What's the motherfucking deal, Sauce Nation? Hey, we're going just a couple of minutes early because I know y'all gonna be like, this nigga late because we got the draft about to get booted. We got the live draft, so we want to make sure that y'all can catch that. We will be going kind of back and forth so y'all can see what's going on with that, but we will still be talking Texas. We still will be keeping up with what's been going on around the city. We'll have the Sauceline open up, man. Like I say, we'll be real active tonight. You know what I'm saying? So y'all should stay tuned for a very interesting Sauce Sports tonight. But first, like I say, we gonna get everything properly acclimated because, like I say, with the Sauce starting exactly, the stream starting at the stream started at 7 and the damn draft started at 7. Look, I'm getting all tongue tied and shit. We want to just start like a minute or two early because we on the clock now. So, well, I'm not on the clock. I'm the ninth pick. So, Wise, what's the motherfucking deal, man? How you doing this evening? What pick you got? And are you excited for the draft tonight?
Yeah, I'm excited. I got pick number 9. I'm probably going to get a superstar player. I'm going to get 2 superstar players. I'm about to whoop these boys in this fantasy draft real fast. I'm working harder than your national media out here. Follow me on Twitter, The Wise Citizen. Subscribe to my channel with the latest updates about the Houston Texans.
Already. You know what I'm saying? And I think Wink will be joining us in the mix here later. I know he got some draft action going and all that other stuff. But, like I say, we getting into it. And like I say, I'll keep y'all live updated. Y'all can express your thoughts, your feelings on, how the draft is going, how things are playing out. But first, before we get into the draft, before I start, showing y'all all that good stuff, we got to talk about the most important thing that's happening in the city tonight. And the most important thing shaking in the city, you already know what it is. It's you, Sauce Nation. So we're going to see who we got in the mix with us tonight. We're going to hit that roll call action. And if you're not familiar with the roll call, man, roll call is you, man. Just shout out your side with pride. Let us know what to send a little bit of that super saucy, super chat love. You know what I'm saying? Oh, we already on pick 4. Okay, we moving quick. We moving quick with the picks. Folks seem like they know what they want. Let's while we getting ready to see who we got in this live sauce, I'm gonna let y'all see what's going on currently with the draft action. You know what I'm saying? Okay, ooh, we moving quick. I'm on the clock in 4 picks. Okay. Let's see. All right, so Miss Voodoo, J-Pac, Progressive Game Changer, Everybody Chiesa, Rising Phoenix. Let's see. LMC Slayton, what's the motherfucking deal? Guys the Juice, Bailey Rios, Days Gambino. Let's see. We got Jason S, Devontae Love, David Pritchard, MD Beauty, HTX Savage, what's the motherfucking deal? Voodoo Child, what's the motherfucking deal? Zach, what's the motherfucking deal? We got Broderick Books. We got Balin. We got Jay Dizzle, what's the motherfucking deal? Vampire Lord, Jimmy R, what's the motherfucking deal? Mark Parrish, what's the motherfucking deal? Okay. Yeah, I say we going back and forth as we seeing what we got shaking, you know what I'm saying? Look, y'all, we already had the roll call. We don't need the roll call again. Like I'm pushing and clicking all kind of buttons, trying to get everything going and rolling. Yeah, y'all get me on I'm on the clock in 1 pick here. So, okay.
We got the Watson.
Citizen, that's you. You on the clock now?
Y'all see me?
Let's see.
All right. I got something.
Okay, we're going back and forth.
I didn't see nothing. I didn't see nothing that warranted anything else but him for my first pick.
Okay. Let's see what we got going on here. I'm on the clock. Let's see what we got shaking.
Hold on.
Very interesting. I see some boys that already made some very interesting moves.
Who got Hopkins?
That's what I'm saying.
I think
that's what I was looking for.
I think that's what I'm rolling with, man. I think I'm gonna roll with it. I think I had to roll with it. So yeah, I think it was between him and Cook, man, and for right now. So that's not who I was initially hoping. I was initially hoping that I'd have a better pick, so that because I had some other people in mind. But like I said, it is what it is. Again, though, shout out to everybody in the sauce. You know what I mean?
Saquon was gone already.
So like
Gurley was.
What we're gonna do is we're gonna keep the conversation going, man. Some interesting things have happened. Some guys have gotten picked up. Some guys have gotten let go. They end up letting go of Michael Pruitt, a guy that we had some question marks about. They brought back Joe Webb. They went and picked up a couple of guys off the waiver wire. And most of the practice squad is guys that we already had and we maintained. So I'm pretty cool about that. I see Duck Scout on the clock. He gonna fuck it up. You know, that's what Duck Scout be doing, just be fucking shit up. You know what I'm talking about? It is what it is. Let me see what he is that really? Okay. So like I say, some very interesting things going on here. We'll let y'all get a live look at what's shaking, you know, as we go back and forth. We ever sleep? Look, hold on. Look, let's slide back over here. Check out the love. Eastside Hero, what's the motherfucking deal? Look, sleep is for the weak. I sleep when I'm dead. Nah, y'all sleep all the time. You get plenty of sleep. So, you know, it is what it is. I'm on the clock. Oh, goddamn. Okay, shit, I'm tripping. Look, I almost let 30-something seconds go by. Let's see what we got. This is a very interesting situation. I already went with Hunt, so I ain't gonna pull that stunt. What are we looking like? My boy, he questionable already. I'm gonna go with this move. It's not the move I wanted. That was the under. And it wasn't necessarily the move I wanted to go with. Cookout. I was moving too fast. I had to have my time off the clock. So yeah, like I was saying though, man, you know, things have been going on around the city. Things have been changing up, and I appreciate the super saucy super chat love, Eastside Harold. You know what I'm saying? Get Aaron Foster. you get podcast points. But like I say, man, so it's some very interesting things. So you got an A on the draft report already. Okay. So yeah, let me go ahead and start thinking ahead, because like I say, I'm doing so much at once. So like I say, we still gonna make it shake though. I ain't worried about it. I see boys and going early with some of these QB picks. Okay, let's see how we gonna play them. Okay, see, I need to check my bye weeks and shit too. But again, so you know, like I say, you know, it is what it is. Though. But how you guys feeling? No, Joe Webb is back in the fold. You know, we were actually very negative about that yesterday. You know, they ended up getting let go, but they seem to have made the right decision by going back and bringing that man back. How do y'all feel about that? Was that a wise decision? Should we really have been? That should have the original plan at first. You know, Pope got cut off, so that's a negative. You know, your thoughts on that? Wise did we get to wink on those on that one?
So on the Troy Maine Pope situation, I just want to say that was a questionable move, because you got to think about our backup running backs right now. You got a guy in Alpha Blue. I don't know if he can get the job done. I know he's okay. He's a great. You got a guy like Lamar Miller. Hopefully he bounces back. Hopefully we run the right scheme now that we got rid of Jay Prosh. And you got a guy in Tyler Irvin who is trash, who's dealt with injuries all his career. This is a guy that I think Troy Maine Pope was better than. I think Troy Maine Pope deserves a spot on this roster, to be honest. He proved it during the preseason. He has an explosion in his offense. He's a guy that can be a third-down running back for this team and help us against the New England Patriots and teams like that. And going up on Joe Webb, I really love the Joe Webb signing, because this is a guy that's versatile. This is a guy that you can put in different sub-packages on an offensive scheme and run some trick plays with him at quarterback and Deshaun Watson out of the game. He's also a guy that can play on special teams. He blocks good on special teams, and he makes plays. He's a guy that's going to give it his all. He's a guy that's determined to get the first down and make big plays. So I was liking that signing a lot.
Okay. And your thoughts on that, Wink, as far as the return of Joe Webb and the cut of Tremaine Pope?
Tremaine Pope should have stayed on this team, honestly. There wasn't really no reason for him to really be off of this team, but he's off. Satchery's back, and Joe Webb is back on, which he shouldn't have really been cut in the first place, but that is what it is. It's just spilled milk at the end of the day when you really look at it.
Okay. Yeah, and that is
Please,
also good.
please don't take this pick, please, because it's going to be loaded up. Let's go. Please, please go ahead and fuck this up, Voodoo. Please do,
Let's see
because I'm finna go.
What do
Please.
we got? Let's see, yeah,
Please, Voodoo.
It's an interesting situation where we at right
I think
now.
I got that MVP season.
I got so many ways I can go on this one.
So, like I say, but then again, it was a very good thing, too. We were also talking about Andre Sastry. That's a guy that a lot of people have been talking about, and where a lot of people were upset and disappointed that he got cut because of the consistency in which he played, throughout the preseason. And so it was a good thing that he made it, all the way through waivers and was able to find his way back onto the practice squad. So I'm definitely excited about that. Let's see, what move do we need to make? Let's go ahead and secure this because y'all acting crazy out there. Y'all acting real crazy. So y'all make. All right. But so, like I say, man, the return of Sastry, like I say, was a welcome addition because I think that's a guy that's going to be a solid pickup in the future for the Texans. And so again, it's a good deal to have him here, and I'm surprised, there was no other real interest in him. Now, one of the things that kind of, well, actually, I mean, Wise, I'll give you your thoughts on Sastry and then Wink before we move on to another, because it's a very other interesting thing that I wanted to speak on that had definitely slipped my mind.
Okay.
Basically, since the first preseason game, I was saying, look at this guy, Andre Sastry. You can go back to my Twitter. I was like, this guy's making some plays against the Kansas City Chiefs. He got beat a couple of times, but he was always in the right position. And that's why this guy has potential. He's an undrafted free agent. You get him on a low contract. You got a Romeo Cornell who can implement him into this defense. And he's a good backup piece and a good foundational piece to implement in when we have a Kevin Johnson get hurt, when we have a Jonathan Joseph get hurt, and things like that. So this is a young guy that can grow into this defense and maybe become another A.J. Bouye that we've been missing.
Okay.
But that's going to take a couple of years. So
let's go ahead and let's see what we're going to do with this. What we got? We got a... Got to be real careful how I handle y'all. Let's see.
Yeah, what my team looking like? Damn, man.
You got Jared Goff?
Fucking Zach Ertz. Somebody took him.
I just took him.
Fuck, man.
You say we ain't going with Derek Carr. Mark my words.
Hell no. Hell no.
Let's see how y'all feeling, man. But yeah, like I say, with Blue still being here, that's very interesting. Again, I think just the slight level of familiarity, that they know what they get from Blue. Not only a running back, but you get the special teams play from Blue too. So I think that is just kind of what's really shaking with that. We're playing on ESPN. So matter of fact, here let me pull that up so let y'all get a good view of that to kind of see what's going on, kind of have an update of the moves that have been being made. So there y'all get a live view of what's going down.
Shout out to the Astros. They playing on ESPN right now against the Angels.
Okay. So actually they ended up winning last night, didn't they?
Yeah, they won.
They won last night. All right, shout out to the Astros. Good deal. So like I say, man, it's hold on, look, I can't show y'all my screen too much because y'all see all my future moves, my future plans and shit. But we would do like that now. I can show y'all what y'all need to see. Y'all be trying to read my playbook. So like I'm saying, one of the things that you have to definitely consider, that you have to definitely look at is, Again, like I say, that guy being a developmental guy, and I think he may be a guy that could blossom pretty quick. The Andre Sassery pick. Some of the guys that we picked up off the waiver wires, I don't have their names in front of me currently, but I know we picked up a running back and two. I believe they were both former safeties that got converted to corner, or I'm not sure if they are still playing. Because one of them came out of Wisconsin, and the name, like I said, it's slipping my mind right now. But he was a solid player at Wisconsin, and so definitely somebody to keep an eye on. But for the most part, like I say, the practice squad was all guys that, we've maintained, guys that have come up in the Texan system. So I like the fact that they are trying to stay, consistent and familiar with the guys that they know. So that's one of the more important things. 1 second here. So, like, out of all the noticeable, I mean, when it's all said and done, I mean, and this, of course, it's still going to be a little tweaking here. It's still going to be probably a pickup and a drop off here throughout the week. Looking around the entire NFL. I mean, everything that you've seen, everything that's taken place in the last few days. And I mean, let's talk about the whole news of the entire offseason. What do you feel like was the most shocking or surprising thing that took place in the entire offseason?
Damn, that's kind of hard to say, man. Just the understanding, like trying to figure out what's on the Texans' mind when they analyzing these players. I think that's the biggest thing for me, man, because it's kind of like you almost see their vision, but then they throw you off when they make other moves and shit. It's just not. It just seems like the chemistry and shit like that would be off with some of the moves and shit that they're making. But time is gonna tell. But that's pretty much what it's been for me.
All right. Wise, your thoughts? What was the most surprising thing of the entire offseason around this NFL?
I mean, you're talking about the whole NFL, right?
Yeah, the entire NFL, just around the entire league.
I'm gonna say, like, teams like the Jets and teams like the Bears took chances this free agency. Teams like the Browns took chances in free agency. These franchises that's not known for winning. The Jets have won the Super Bowl before, but these guys took risk. The Bears have won Super Bowls as well, but the Bears went out and got Khalil Mack. The Jets went and got Jermaine Johnson. They got Teddy Bridgewater. They traded for Teddy Bridgewater. They flipped the picks. It's just things that the Texans didn't do and these guys did. So I mean, that these lesser franchises are taking a risk. When you have a Houston Texans team right now with a great defense, a great front seven, a young quarterback on his rookie contract, I don't understand why the Texans wouldn't capitalize on the situation.
Okay. Let's see what y'all acting. Y'all acting crazy out there still. Let's see what we got in the mix. Give me 1 second here. Ooh. I don't know if I want to make that move, but I think I am.
Make the right choices, fam.
Nobody was worried about that pick.
I think I had to go with that.
Did you take Alex Collins, fam?
I had to.
Yeah.
Because my other thought was going someone else, but then I had to look at where they were playing and who they were playing against, and I think that projection that they was going to give them was going to be too high. The other situation was not going to be it.
Maybe they might have a good season, but never know. But they got Chris Carson and they got Rashad Penny. That's all I'm saying.
No, I ain't worried about it. But here's my thing, though. And I appreciate that. I appreciate that progressive game changer. Natrell Jamerson, Buddy Howell, and A.J. Moore. Natrell being the quarterback, Buddy Howell being the running back, and A.J. Moore being the safety. Another interesting thing, I wouldn't say the most shocking, the most interesting that happened around the league, but something I think is going to have one of the bigger impacts on the league, and that is the fucking helmet rule. And I'm just interested in seeing how that's going to play out.
Wow.
Oh, my God.
Oh, my God, bro.
I didn't even know he was still on the board.
I had him already queued up.
Oh man,
Had him queued up already. He was ready to go.
And so, like I say, I think that the helmet rule is going to have a long-term impact on what happens here in this league. And so, again, like I said, especially in this first couple of weeks, everybody talked about the preseason was just a test and, they're going to figure it all out. I don't quite think that's the case. I think that, matter of fact, let me see something here. Okay. Let's see what y'all up to. All right. So I'm going to have to do that. That's not to be the next move. But like I said, I don't think that's just the case. I think that it's going to be a much more serious impact on this league than we think because, again, like I said, they're trying to move this league to an offensive, basically an offensive brand. That's all they really want to see. They don't care about defenses anymore. You touch a motherfucker the wrong way. I don't even know why they got defenses to pick on the fucking fantasy football anymore. They're going to start making it illegal to pick defenses on fantasy football, Okay, that was interesting. I ain't gonna have none of my fucking defenses from last year, but it's just like I said, it's a situation where, okay, look, but it's a situation where I feel like it's going to have a very negative impact on what's happening around the league because it's going to come to those crucial games, where it might be one of those high offensive games where it comes down late in game, and it's going to be a tackle that we've seen year in and year out that's never been a penalty before, and it's going to be causing one of those controversial plays at the end of a game. What should have been a touchdown? What shouldn't have been a touchdown? What should have been a game winner or not? I mean, we saw that with just the catches, and the catch rules changed up a little bit. So I think the rules overall and how they will impact the game this year will be pretty interesting. I kind of agree with Wise what he said as far as certain teams making big moves and really going all in. The money paid to Khalil Mack, the money paid to Donald, I think that's going to have an impact on the future of this league as far as what defensive players start seeing and how they start getting paid. Again, it's still always going to be a fraction of what the quarterbacks are seeing, and that's understandable in a sense because a quarterback has such an impact on the game. We've seen that year in and, well, year out mainly with the Texans, but we finally saw half a year in with Deshaun Watson, and, it just kind of shows how important having a quarterback is. Now, Wink mentioned something about trying to figure out what are the Texans doing. What are they really trying to figure out, their plans and their schemes, and just trying to have an understanding of, their options or what they're trying to do this year. Hold on, I got so much of the shit going on, so forgive me. But just looking at everything they've done, some of the releases that they made, some of the cuts that they made. We'll start with Wise on this, and then we'll get Wing's thoughts. Wise, how do you feel? Do you think the Texans or not even the Texans, but Bill O'Brien specifically has turned a corner in his thinking? Because it seems like some of the pieces that were traditionally in his offense have been adjusted. Some of the things that we've seen him in the preseason do a little bit seems to have been adjusted. Do you think that we'll see a change in Bill O'Brien's play calling strategy this year, or do you expect to see more of the same?
So far, what I've seen in the front office has been the same. What I've seen from the coaching has kind of been the same, except for Romeo Crennel came back. The only reason why this offense is changing is because we got Deshaun Watson, and we was blessed with Deshaun Watson. So I want to thank Rick Smith, and I want to bless his family because he blessed this franchise with a great franchise quarterback for the next 20 years. Deshaun Watson can make this team. He can make this playbook. In my eyes, I think Bill O'Brien is replaceable. And if he goes below 500 this year or misses the playoffs, I think that he's replaceable. And I think the Texans should move on from this guy because he has all the opportunities with this type of roster.
Absolutely.
And then this guy wants to say, oh, this is my team. I'm making the moves. I want a GM that I can work with. So we're going to see what this guy can really do. It all falls on him.
Absolutely. I agree with everything you just said because that's exactly how I feel about the situation. I've said it numerous times, man. And it's like the more you think about it, the more shit that comes out when it comes to this dude and the way that he runs this football team. The video I made earlier, you know what I'm saying? It was a long one. But it was well thought out. You know what I'm saying? And it was a lot of things that just came up that you could really put in this proper that should be put in this proper perspective. But I understand, not everybody is on the same, same level of thinking right now. So I was just thinking ahead on a couple of things, and it's just like Bill O'Brien could really hinder this team if he doesn't do the right things. You know what I'm saying? So I really want to leave it in the players' hands. I don't want to leave it in Bill O'Brien's hands. I think if the team is assembled enough, and if they're coached up, and the right play calls are called when we in game, then we should be all right. But outside of that, if he does anything to fuck this up, like holding it back like how he did in the Seahawks game, if he does that one time, he has to be out of here.
All right. So you're saying that he's, a lot of y'all feel negative on that he's not capable of happening. Who would you replace him with that's available on the market?
I don't know. I don't know who's going to be a free agent yet. So I don't really see. But I know it's guys that's more capable than Bill O'Brien.
I'm not gonna lie. I would take old buddy back from Michigan right now. What's his name? Harbaugh. John Harbaugh. Yeah.
Can't win in Michigan, losing in Michigan.
But he ain't get that. Ain't that? Come on, bro. That is, Lord forbid he have a team like the Texans at his disposal, the same way he had the team, the San Fran among that time. This is, he would know what to do with a team like this.
Harbaugh only coming if you give him full control.
What's up, Spitz?
Oh shit, what's this came from? Oh shit.
I was gonna say you can throw some money at Dabo Swinney. This is Clemson University, so why not?
Pretty much. He's just gonna draft his own
man,
and bring him out.
The great man. I'm telling you, best players.
He ain't gonna draft his own players.
They're just gonna be like everybody he's scouted.
He gonna know who to draft. That's what it is. He gonna know who to draft. Because he's still going to have inside information. Even if he would take a job somewhere else, he would still know shit.
And he won a national championship, so he
got it. With Deshaun Watson.
Yup.
Went to two of them.
But again, but the college level and the professional level are two different games. That's why Saban ain't trying to make that leap. And it sounds good, it looks good. But honestly, I think you keep a guy like B.O.B. because we saw the turmoil. What other coach is gonna prevent with all the bullshit? I mean, he's that barrier between the owner and the players. And again, if it wasn't for B.O.B., I don't think there's too many coaches out there that would have had this team still trying to play. And even with all the injuries and things that went down, if you look at some of them losses, they weren't horrendous losses. It might have been one or two that were just out there, but then you're looking at talent in that factor. But I don't think that it was just as bad as it was. I think what it comes down to with B.O.B. is you have a rookie doing some shit unbelievable shit that you've never seen before. And I think that in those situations, like I say, it's inexcusable. You got to be willing to take risks. But I think he was trying to hedge his bets. And I think that he's just like, man, this could be too good to be true. Let me try to, put this into a situation where it should be manageable at the end of the game and try to pull out a W, but it just didn't fall out that way. I mean, shit, you would expect, you would think that, and I don't know if it was another thing of been having too much faith in this defense. You look at that Patriots game, like, come on. There's no way you would expect. I mean, of course, it's Tom Brady. He does these kind of things, but has Corey Moore, not had Butterfingers, we're not talking about that game at all. We're talking about how great of a play that was, Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And I think, like I say, with a team, you have to have a balance. And let's be honest, we saw what was happening with O'Brien, and this is my thing is like when he started believing in Watson, you saw these numbers, these outrageous numbers. I mean, through the roof. 30, 35 points a game, hang 50 on the Titans and things like that. I think it comes down to the lack of balance being on that defensive side of the ball. I don't know, that experiment with Vrabel, again, you have to put that on the head coach because, he made that decision. I don't know if he had faith in his boy or whatever it might have been. But I'll take that off. Having faith in his boy or whatever that may have been. But you got to say, look, man, you got a top-notch defensive coordinator back in the fold. And if you can produce something, I'm not expecting him to go out and again hang 35 points a game, but if you can, it should be expected to see 24 points a game from Deshaun Watson. All things being healthy, you have a defensive coordinator who should be able to keep that amount of points off the board. And if it has to come down to a shootout, I expect to see that we will be able to contend and bang with pretty much anybody if it gets down to that level. So.
Decisions. I don't want to see this guy holding back Deshaun Watson in key moments. Because against that Seattle game, I see Deshaun Watson get in an argument with this guy and say he wanted to go for it on 4th and 1. But this guy, or to throw it on that 3rd and 1. But this guy, Bill O'Brien, wants to do what he wants to do. He's very stubborn at times, and that cost our franchise some wins. So, he if he can change his attitude.
His quarterback makes an adjustment, throws a touchdown on the play. He still has something to complain about, and we all saw it. Talking about his good feeling. Bitch, what about my good feeling on the field? Bitch, last time I checked, you ain't putting no points on the board. I am.
Should have kept Dwayne Brown. We need a LT back.
And make this shit look easy. I'm the one out here doing the practice and the real work. What are you doing? I'm making you look easy. You didn't look competent until I got here.
Exactly.
If Deshaun Watson really want to feel that way, he got every right to feel that way because this is what it is. And we all watched you hold me back. We all watched it. You know what I'm saying? So he can't act like he was just in on Deshaun Watson last year and it showed in his decision making. He has no choice now that he knows and that he ate his own crow about Deshaun Watson. Now he can go ahead and install some shit and trust him to make the plays. Hopefully that's his mind state. If it is, then we're going to potentially win the Super Bowl if he has that state of mind. But if he doesn't and he thinks his own selfish way that he always has, then this team is going to be what it's always been.
I think it's to the point. I think it's obvious that he bought into Deshaun with just the moves that he made because he'd adjusted the personnel around Deshaun, and again, like he's looking forward to, I guess, utilizing this skill set because you could tell that the personnel that we kept, getting rid of fullbacks and the moves that we making, we're not going into that old bullshit belief he had when we were going through the Savages, the Hoyers, and I'm a plug somebody into my offense. You can tell he's made the adjustment. Okay, this dude is something special. This dude is a different breed, a different brand. So we got to put players around him that can. He already is going to make players better, but we need to put players around him that can also accent his skill. So I think that's a noticeable move that's been made. But my thing with that is, like I say, I'm gonna be honest with you. If I'm a head coach, I'm not gonna let no rookie outrun me. I ain't gonna let no rookie. If I feel a particular kind of way, you still new to the league, and so that's why I say I can understand where he comes from. It looks good, and the emotional rush and everything that goes with it, and it sounds good. Hey, let the rookie take control. But had he failed, then what are you saying? Had he goes in, he gets sacked, or he goes in and something happens, then what's the conversation?
But we don't know.
But we don't know if he scores it. But we still blame him too, though. So that's what I'm saying.
But we don't know. But he didn't get the shot to prove. He didn't get the shot to prove otherwise.
Okay. But had he got the shot, then who do you blame? He gets the shot and he doesn't succeed, you still going to end up blaming the coach. Oh, he should have ran it. There's no win-win for the coach in a situation like that. So I think the coach has to make the right decision. Because
the right decision and it don't work. Now, if you just play you just call some dumbass obvious play like he typically does, then okay, you can understand. You he done this dumb shit before. And he's been doing it for years. If that's what I'm talking about, it's different if the defensive player just made a great phenomenal play similar to how Dez Bryant made against J-Jo, in 2014. Something like that. Okay, man, that was just a great play. That's you can't do nothing about it. That's a totally different situation versus you beating yourself and you knew you were the better team and the other team knows it. That's a totally different situation. That's a totally different. Listen to Patriots fans. Patriots fans man, honestly, bro, if y'all had a quarterback the year before and y'all fucking have the defense playing with Romeo Cannell like we know y'all finna play right now, man, we know y'all finna beat us. But hey, in the meantime, we'll dust the Jags off just to show y'all that y'all the real dudes in the y'all division. Come on, Killing Boys just told me this early in my stream. Shout out to Killing Boys to everybody who joined the stream early. But that's basically the situation. We know Bill O'Brien can call some stupid ass plays too.
Yeah, that's the thing I'm saying. I'm giving him the opportunity to show it. It's just that I hope that he don't go back to his ways. Especially week 1 against the Patriots. because that's a big test. You know, you seen how close we were last year. This guy didn't give Deshaun Watson the opportunity to make plays in the second half. We could have ran up the score on Tom Brady. But he did the same thing in Seattle, and we lost twice. So, I mean, this guy just has to show me that he can take a chance and believe in his quarterback.
Yeah, so like I said, the Sauceline is open for text. We'll open it up for calls here in just a bit. Let me get my shit together because I'm halfway back and forth and not even paying attention to my damn picks here. But I'm still going to win the league, so it doesn't even matter either way.
Damn, I need to make a...
What we got going on? What do I need here? Excuse me, we'll come back to that. Let's go ahead and make this move here. Fuck it. They're not gonna be it.
Yeah,
you better not start that defense on week 1.
What you talking about? The Patriots defense?
Yeah.
That's a back. That better be a backup defense. That better not be your primary defense.
Tell y'all boys, hold on, look, Bill Belichick gonna have something in the
nigga. The Broncos was still out there. Like, oh man, hold on.
The Chargers is out there.
The Packers is still out there. Like the Saints is out there. The fucking Panthers is out there. Oh wow. Oh wow.
Yeah, I just got the Saints for my defense.
Oh man.
Like I say, watch me work. But anyway, like I'm saying, but like I say, you know, the thing is though, again, like I say, you got in my perspective, that's the way I look at it. Like I say, as good as it may be, again, it's a rookie, and so I mean, as much as we love what happened, as much as we enjoyed what happened, if you are the head coach, you make the head decisions. You can't let a guy who's not established, who's having a historic run, yes, but you can't let a guy who's not established, run your show. And so that's the way I view it. That's the way I look at the situation.
Honcho, quick question. Like, seriously, like Bill O'Brien has been inept with any other quarterback that he's been with since he's been a Houston Texans.
But he's had nothing but trash quarterbacks. I mean, look at what these quarterbacks have done. So, I mean, nobody's done anything with any of these guys. So I think you're already setting the bar of high expectation. None of these guys have done anything. Who was the best that he had prior to Deshaun Watson? Hoyer? Fitzpatrick?
Hoyer and Fitzpatrick.
So what I'm saying, none of these guys have really done anything major.
Well, Fitzpatrick left to go 10-6 with the Jets. I mean, he did do that. I mean, and when it's like when he get inserted in the lineup in Bucs games, he wins. I don't know. So that's just what I've been seeing. But I mean, well, he has no choice but to start because Jameis is suspended.
But they saying even when he come back from suspended, they was just talking about that shit. Jameis might not be the starter no more because of that bullshit.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
Oh, damn. Damn, whose pick is it? Damn, what? Like this should take forever to come back to your pick. Like, damn, like I've been sitting on these dudes forever, man. Trying to hurry up and make these picks.
Let's see what we got. I'm tripping with that. Okay, that'll be the move. Yeah, hold on, look, I'll let y'all see a live look at the draft. I just gotta make sure I ain't got none of my queued up players on the list.
I didn't even still on the board.
Yeah, I find them gems, bro.
Let's see.
I'm gonna find some gems.
Some Gucci on that one.
I got another one on the way.
Hey, I know, because I jumped in late, so y'all probably talked about it already. What's up with the Texans waiving Webb and then re-signing them?
I mean, we don't know, bro. And that's what we was trying to figure out. That's what we brought up. We was like, bro, what's the methodology of what are they trying to build? Like, what are you really, like, you going through all of this bullshit for no reason when you should have had it right the first time?
Yeah, like, I don't.
You're making unnecessary moves, and you make it harder on yourself to learn how to assist talent.
You playing with guys' minds too. You playing with guys'
you are.
Shit, you playing with the fans' minds too. I'm
Because the fans and the players saying like, damn, how the hell does D Virgin make it over fucking? Even though he didn't make it, they like, damn, how does D Virgin get cut before Saturating? He been making plays. Like,
exactly. This guy D Virgin was one of the worst corners we had in a long time. This guy's terrible, man. I don't even understand how he was the last guy. He should have been the first dude out of here, along with Kendall Lamb. Especially Kendall Lamb. It's just a blasphemy that this.
And then the fact that Tyler Irvin had made it, and now Pope gone. Yeah. Like, how that happened? Like, how that happened? Like, how the fuck? Like, how is Tyler Irvin here but Pope gone?
Yeah,
like, somebody needs to answer that.
Yeah, I did see that.
What? They cut Tremaine Pope.
Yeah, they cut Pope.
Yeah, Tremaine Pope gone.
But he made the team, but then they cut him.
Yeah.
So stupid.
Well, my biggest deal is how Lamb still exists on this roster. That's my biggest, my biggest concern.
Yeah, I said the same thing.
Like if that ain't been obvious for I don't know how long that dude has that, like from him, from Suafi. Like, I mean, if you haven't seen in recent years that this line talent has been such, but I ain't gonna lie though, so far so good. I'm gonna give what's his name credit so far, because we haven't heard anything negative about Fulton, and I know that was a questionable pick coming in earlier. Henderson, I think, is my long-term worry about him is more so health. Outside of that, he's been looking capable, serviceable. I ain't gonna say he's been looking great, but he's been looking capable. Because the thing is, if they say that him and Watt have been going at it, and Watt has been looking relatively decent, I'm not gonna say he's looking like defensive player of the year, Watt, but he's still looking like a solid force. A respectable player in this league, then you can take that. Kelemete I haven't paid a lot of attention to, but again, if you're not hearing negative things when it comes to that line, I'm not gonna complain about it.
He's made some plays.
And then who was the other one? Who else was it? It was Fulton, Kelemete, and Henderson. That was the only lineman they picked up, huh?
And
who was the other one? I feel like I'm forgetting somebody.
I think they did pick up somebody else. I want to say they did.
Guys do say you just ordered your Kendall Lamb jersey. Get some insurance on that. Hopefully you can send that back. Or you just ordered a throwback. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You ordered a new throwback, because that shit gonna be out of there. He ain't gonna be on this team much longer. If he is, I still told y'all, look, if y'all got friends, family, associates that look anything like Kendall Lamb, tell them don't be in the streets of the city, man. Because I'm telling you, if I'm on the road and I see somebody look like Kendall Lamb, I'm just gonna hop out, start swinging. You know what I'm saying?
We can always pick up Martavis Bryant.
Oh man, yeah. Where my boy Swisher at, man? You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Look, yeah. We can pick him up and he can sit out for
when you need him.
He can sit out for the whole season. You know what I'm saying? We can pick him up. He'll be out of there.
Hold on. Is it my pick? Damn, it still ain't my pick yet.
That's what I'm saying, fam.
Damn, Voodoo. Like, what is going on? Like, bro, it's been taking like forever. I've been thinking like my pick's been skipping this shit.
Ooh,
oh my god. Oh, bro.
Let me see. I need to make a move there. What is that? Ooh, can't pick him. That's fucked up. They got him on it. What I don't even want to ask that question. What move we want to make with this?
Hey, so what y'all think about that Khalil Mack trade?
Crazy.
Yeah, then I get a team like the Bears needed to do that because of how they fucked up with Trubisky. They needed to do something crazy. They need to get something out of the deal, bro. Yeah. And that was probably the best thing they could have did. The only other thing they could have worked out for them was Ed Oliver, but they probably feel like no need. Oh, I'm tripping, bro. I can wait. Anyway.
Ain't nobody picked up my boy Kaimi yet.
Fuck no.
Nobody gonna pick him up.
This nigga's trash.
Hey,
Ain't
that boy,
nobody gonna pick
that boy,
him up.
92%. What y'all talking about, man? That boy
Nah,
cold.
this nigga can't make extra points though.
Oh man, you see that extra points are a high commodity.
Oh
You know
man.
what I'm saying?
It was a high commodity.
He auto. He ain't lying. Shit.
Let's see.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have I done that? Oh, I'm tripping with myself because I ain't done that yet. Oh yeah, I thought I did. Okay.
Yeah, I that's the reason why I hopped in late because I was in the middle of doing my draft and shit got my heart broken.
Oh, can't believe I did that. I'm tripping.
Yeah.
Tripping.
Can't believe this guy's still on the board.
Man, I made a bad decision. Fuck it.
That's nasty. I wouldn't got it. I wouldn't have got Ebron, but
Yeah, Ebron is trash.
yeah, maybe Andrew Luck can do something with him. I don't know.
Damn, you took him over Eifert?
That's what I'm saying.
Jasicki.
And Austin Hooper.
Oh, okay. I see some moves. that could be made. Okay.
What we got? Hold on.
And I just put mine in the chat on what y'all look at.
You took Andy Dalton, fam?
Oh goodness gracious!
I need a little bit of consistency. I know exactly what I'm gonna get out of Dalton. I only need him for a week.
It was only need him for a week.
Damn.
All right. I'm finna go get.
But yeah, so my thing is, like I said, with all these moves and things that the Texans have made, and some of the decisions that have been going on. Let me pull it up so y'all can see what's going on. Like I said, I have to make sure I can't show y'all too much. So y'all take a look at who got what going, and so y'all can. I wasn't fucking with it. Shit, Winston ain't gonna play. No, he gonna still be behind Fitzpatrick. They gonna try to find a way to get rid of him. I don't think they.
If not, somebody can offer him some money. The Bills need a quarterback. Josh Allen ain't gonna work out.
Hell no.
That's what I wasn't touching that shit either.
I can't wait till the day that Jalen Ramsey go against the Bills and have like 3 interceptions. That's
Y'all give me 1 second. I'm gonna make sure everything is copacetic with the sauce line, and I'm gonna let y'all have some calls. Y'all can call in, spill your sauce, what y'all feel, how y'all feeling about what's going on in the current situation, and just y'all thoughts about what the Texans are doing. So give me just a second. I'm gonna let the round table talk for a moment while I make sure everything is sounding appropriate, and we'll open up the sauce line for your calls, and I'll make sure we check a couple of these texts.
Yeah, wise man shit. The video I made, man, like earlier, man, like that shit was like some of that shit just needed to be said, bro.
Yeah.
It really needs to be said. If y'all didn't see the video earlier, make sure y'all definitely go check that out. We definitely dropped some gems in that video. It was a lot of input given, from me and everybody in the chat, and it was a great video.
It's just that you can't have high expectations for this organization every year because you're gonna get your dreams crushed. I mean,
yeah,
I know.
Sean Pendergast said that on the video with earlier with Drew Doherty and Wade Smith. I had watched earlier on the Texans app, and I seen him say that shit. He was just like as excited as want to get for Clowney and White to see what that's gonna look like. He was like, I'm just tired of putting myself out there, so I'm gonna just sit back and just let it happen. Like if it happens, cool. If it don't, I ain't tripping.
Exactly. That's the realest take I heard.
Yeah, this is gonna be a rough one for the. It's gonna be a rough one though. I can tell you that right.
Y'all seen my backup quarterback, right?
All right, there we go. So if y'all want to call
Uh,
in, we want to spill a little sauce on the sauce line. We'll open up the sauce line here, but we'll read some of these texts that have come in. And
oh yeah.
okay. Oh, we got a call coming in right now. What's the motherfucking deal? Who we got calling on the sauce line this evening?
Your boy Voodoo. But man, it's just taking forever to come back to me. Damn it, Wink, hurry the fuck up.
Make sure y'all get some of that. Shout out to Voodoo. Also in the Miss Voodoo and Voodoo are actually both in the current draft. Let me see what I need. Need some action right now. Am I lacking that? I got to have kosher. So I ain't got too many. Oh hell no! I forgot that. He swapped it up. Fuck it. All right, we got another call coming in on the sauce line. What's the motherfucking deal? Who we got calling on the sauce line this evening?
Man, you know who this is. Hey,
Uh-oh.
This is the Sauce Fantasy Champion, the one, the only, Duck Scout, your boy in the building. Hey, don't be giving me no thumbs down. You know what this is.
I wish I had more hands so I could give your picks 4 thumbs down.
Hey, my next pick gonna be nice though. I'm gonna tell you that. Y'all love my next pick, and if y'all don't, y'all some anti-homers because I'm taking Cootie right here.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Kiki Cootie, baby.
Okay, who picked up blue? Okay, I see. Okay.
Hey, but no, I wanted to ask about the web thing too, because to me, that is not promising. Like that's kind of concerning, if anything, because to me, it's like they know something either about Whedon or Watson.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. Okay.
So it's making me a little paranoid.
Okay. I think.
But yeah, I just wanted to chime in, tell y'all what's up. I know y'all miss me. Y'all don't have to say it, but I know it's true.
Well, you retired because you just been at the Zaxby's buffet. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to talk no sports or nothing, man. The boys say, "Fuck y'all, I'd rather eat Zaxby's and fuck with BBWs all day." You know what I'm saying? You
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, I ain't complaining.
Hey,
you know what I'm saying? I'm envious of your lifestyle
that's the
choices.
ultimate goal we should all try for. BBWs and Zaxby's.
BBWs feeding us Zaxby's. That's what you want to get to. That's the level you
exactly.
want to be on. Let's see what we got here.
But hey, before I go, I just want to say one more thing.
All right.
One more thing.
What you got?
Hey, I'm going to have to be on my Drake shit because I'm going back to back.
Oh, God damn it. God damn it. That's a bad. Appreciate your feelings, man. Appreciate you calling in. Spill some sauce. But your ass going to lose this motherfucking fantasy. So there's that. Let's see what we got. Hold on. Let's see what we got. And we sitting with
all I'm saying is that a team will have no wide receivers. They gotta
oh shit, it froze up a second.
Put back in this.
Hold on.
What the
What's
fuck
the motherfucking deal? Who we got calling in on the sauce line this evening?
Hello, my friend. Is this the number for the McDonald's?
This ain't no goddamn.
Or do I have the wrong number? I have had people telling me that this is the number for the McDonald's of Texas. I have just came from out of country. I need to know the number for the McDonald's.
Man, you looking for the number for Whack Arnold's? You know what I'm talking about? Player. You know what I'm saying? But this ain't it. Although we just had another call come in. You know, I think I want to say that was that the infamous Shaq Kush calling in. Call back if that was you, Senior Shaq Kush, so we can talk about your horrible draft. All right, what's the motherfucking deal? Who got called in on the sauce line this evening?
What's going down? You know who it is. I want to say a few things. Wink, advance your goddamn league, nigga. You're taking too goddamn long. Why? Stop looking up at the goddamn. Why you always looking up for, nigga? Look straight, goddamn it. I don't know who the other nigga posing. Where's that nigga Kenneth with his punk ass? I still want to fuck his mother. And by the way, I'm winning this league. Fuck all y'all niggas.
Hide your kids, hide your wife. Shaq Kush out there trying to do dash.
Nah, this nigga Boogie Kush. Nigga always flaking and shit.
Boogie in the mix. Nah, this nigga gonna abandon me on the PUBG, dog, just to go take the L on the Madden last night, dog. We in the duos. I'm trying to take people out by myself. He didn't abandon me. He didn't went to a whole nother game. Ain't even spectating. Ain't have my back. Nothing. Bad partnership, man. So I got a text says, with all the cuts, with the way the cuts have been and the way the roster is set now, do y'all think that could have any effect on our record? Shout out to Mr. Killer KB. Let me see here. Did I go down? Let me make sure this shit ain't fucking do that stupid shit again. Because for some reason this shit has been like just.
Y'all like it?
Okay.
Y'all like the stream? Why y'all got a chance? Like the stream? It's free.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Okay, let's go ahead and do it. What must be done?
Man, I ain't got to go to work tomorrow. Living it.
That was so random.
Yeah, I know, bro. Yeah, I know, bro. It was random, but fuck it, bro. Like,
I feel you. I'm off tomorrow too, so I'm loving it too.
Shit, me too.
That's a very interesting choice to make right here.
Man, niggas taking forever.
yeah, bro. Definitely. I don't know what he was saying. I was taking forever for shit. I've been waiting on everybody else. Oh, shit. Jordan Akins? Oh, God. Oh, God.
That late.
I'll tell you what, though, shit, 12 is way better than a fucking 16-team league.
Hell no, 16 team. I really don't even do 12 team leagues. I do 10 or 8. That's it. I don't do nothing else. Anything above 10 is trash to me.
I'm gonna have to get that boy
Get you out
Shab,
the way.
man. Can't believe ain't nobody picked up Shab on the job. Ain't nobody feeling nostalgic.
Job on the job.
Let's see. Don't want none of them niggas.
I got a good ass team. I ain't pretty balanced.
What we got? I got I'll take that. All right, we got a call coming in. What's the motherfucking deal, Chandler? What kind of sauce you want to splash on the sauce line this evening?
I just don't want sauce. I got a question for the round table. Is that if Romaine Pope doesn't sign or gets wavered off, I don't know. Do you guys see Pope returning back to Houston or not? That's my question.
Okay. Did somebody pick Pope up, or is he still out there? Okay. I don't know, man. Like I say, that's a good question. Shout out to Chandler, man. That's a good question. Like, of course, I think we'd like to see him come back, but obviously, it's something in his game that they didn't care for too much. And then I think, depending on, I'm not sure exactly what it is that they didn't like. I mean, he seemed to be solid to us, or in my opinion, to me personally. Shit. Let's see
he seemed better than Tyler Irvin. I know that for sure.
Yeah, and I'm trying to figure out, like, what is it about Urban that they love so much?
He was a draft pick.
Shit, they don't love the other draft pick. They didn't love Braxton. They ain't love Strong. They ain't love Nick.
Speaking of Braxton, man, Braxton ain't got no love. Nobody picked him up from nowhere. He passed all the waiver wires. Ain't nobody scooped him. Ain't nobody really rocking with him. I'm gonna take a flyer on this one because I just heard. Fuck it.
I'm surprised, Bragg. I'm surprised he didn't go to New England. I'm really surprised he's not Patriot right now.
Yeah. So what I wonder about with Braxton is, like, because I mean, like I said, they tried to shop him around. Nobody was interested. He did cleared the whole, cleared the waivers. Nobody's still been interested. Like, is there something about Braxton? Maybe, like I said, because again, we talked about the way it seems like he socialized with the rest of the team. Didn't seem like he clicked. I don't know what it is. I mean, I'm just trying to figure out exactly what could the problem be that teams are seeing with Braxton Miller. Because to me, I felt like that, he definitely took a step up, maybe 2-3 steps up this year as compared to how he looked last year. I'm not saying that he's going to go in and start over anybody, but he still looks like he could be a serviceable receiver on somebody's squad.
Yep, exactly. Especially like teams like the Patriots can go pick up this guy. Teams like the Jaguars, teams like the Dallas Cowboys, Arizona Cardinals don't got nobody that I know on their team as a wide receiver. It's a lot of teams that need receivers, and I think Braxton Miller should be able to find a roster in the next couple of days. I think it's just going to take teams some time to see what guys get cut first, and then we can see a move with Braxton Miller's name attached to it.
See what all has been.
Because somebody gonna give him the opportunity, unlike what Bill O'Brien does, and that's what me and Wink been saying. This guy Bill O'Brien take guys, he don't give them opportunities, but he give guys questionable like Kendall Lamb, like Tyler Irvin opportunities, and these guys are the most
fucking Kevin Johnson and shit.
I tell my boy gonna make Ali Crow. He gonna be the goat for us all said and done. It's gonna be a goat and crow taco.
Yeah, we'll see.
But yeah, I could definitely say that there are some questionable picks, and then again some guys they let go, some guys they keep. My deal, like I say though, is with Braxton is I mean, to me it almost seems like it. I don't know what it could be. 'Cause I mean, that's the thing. The only thing that I seem to know was just like, is there like a chemistry issue with that dude? Because you just never saw him vibing with everybody else the same way. Like you would see. Like say, if you ever noticed, like when guys were scoring touchdowns, he'd be on the field. He wasn't really one of those guys rushing up and congratulating everybody else. Really showing them love and shit like that. When you see a lot of the other teams, a lot of the teammates and things like that, a guy gets some action, he scored. They go show him the beam shit. Even when he got his scores, they showed him love. But he just it's something about Braxton. Like I say, again, I could be wrong. This is just my perception. Maybe he's focused on what he's supposed to be doing and what he's supposed to be doing right, what he's supposed to be doing wrong, and I'm not sure. But to me, it's just something about the dude that it doesn't seem to mesh well with other players. Yeah, we did. We signed Joe Webb back. I don't even know what you got. First round talent, Kiki. No, he ain't first round talent. No, say no to Paxton Lynch, dog. So that's what I'm saying, though. We could be the Broncos making decisions like that. You know what I'm saying? Okay.
First round. That's a first round pick you cutting.
Oh shit!
That's what I'm saying.
Oh, he got cut.
Yeah, they cut the fuck out of him. Fucking V for Vendetta looking ass motherfucker. They cut the fuck out of him.
Wait, who y'all talking about?
Paxton Lynch.
Paxton Lynch.
Patrick Lee?
Paxton Lynch from the Broncos, the quarterback.
Color me Paxton.
That man is trash.
No, that's what I'm saying. Like you could have
And they was comparing him to Cam Newton when he came out of college.
No, we could have a front office like that making them kind of decisions. Them boys traded back up into the which we got to get him.
They damn sure did.
Like
they traded back into the round to get him at like 24th or 25th or some shit like that. Something crazy.
Oh
yeah, they still. Yeah, how you spend a first round pick on quarterback and then the next year, like 2 years later, you spending money in free agency to get Case Keenum
the whole time. Ain't that a bitch?
I don't know, man.
So you think we're gonna regret cutting Steven Anderson, Loki? Man, I don't know. I think they waived him with a.
We need him back
with an injury waiver or something like that. But again, I don't know, man. Like I said, I'm not. I mean, I like.
Was
Steven
he
Anderson.
injured?
I don't think he was. I mean, I don't know. I didn't hear anything about it, but they waived him with like a little injury settlement or something. I do believe because I saw they had like 2 or 3 players they did that with. But the thing about him, man, is I like Steven Anderson, like what he brought to the table. But I'm not as upset about that situation because Akins has shown that he has capable hands. Thomas, I haven't really seen a lot of him in game time, but in practice, he's shown that he can catch. Who else? And like I say, I think they brought Matt Lingo back on the practice squad actually. So that's interesting. And then like the fact that like I say, Mike Cole was ahead of him and things like that. I think the fact that Anderson was just a smaller bodied guy, I think that's what ultimately hurt him in the long run. I think that was just the thing that kind of just fucked him off because he was more of a in between receiver, tight end type frame. You know what I mean? And so I think his lack of size ultimately hurt his campaign with the Texans. But I don't think that he's not serviceable for somebody. I mean, he should be able to make somebody's roster. He should be able to contribute to somebody's team. And so we'll see what happens.
Yeah,
I'm definitely keep an eye on him, because I want to see him thrive. It'll be interesting to see. Do you guys see Treston ending up somewhere, or do you feel like it may be a situation for him where we may not hear from him? This might be the end of his NFL career.
Who knows? He might end up on the damn Cardinals or something with Patrick Peterson. Who knows? You know what I'm saying? That very well could happen.
Okay, they're giving the whole results what everybody picked. Let's see.
I got whoever the Cushables. That's who I got the first week.
Okay. That's probably Shaq Kush.
Yeah, Shaq Kush. Yeah, he finna get his ass whooped.
Let me see what we shaking. I got Voodoo Child week 1. Okay, yeah, that's light work. We ain't worried about that. What do you mean I'm not authorized to view the league? Nigga, I started the league. What you talking about? But again, man, like I say, so shout out to everybody who participated in the draft. Now, the second league is still available. We probably won't draft from now until like Wednesday evening, like right before, the day before the kickoff. So it's like 2 or 3 spots. There was a couple people who were supposed to be in this league that ended up getting swapped out because they never replied to the emails. So like I said, there's a couple of them I've been sending out, but if you are active and can readily reply to the email, then let me know. I think we got 2 or 3 names, and I will add you to that league. And like I said, I'll just keep all the emails of other folks who wanted to participate, and if it's enough, then shit, we'll make something else shake with that. But right now, if you if you're still interested in joining, like I said, the pick will be Wednesday, probably after the sauce on Wednesday, so it'll be later in the evening, probably closer to 9 o'clock or something like that. And you want to participate in that, like I say, shoot me your email. We'll make that happen. But again, like I say, it's just kind of it's real season time. It's regular season time, man. So I want y'all to know that there should be a lot more that y'all should be expecting from the sauce, because this, like I say, I've been telling y'all week in and week out, there's a lot of little things been working on behind the scenes. And it's time. Like I say, the mission here is to be the platform, the best platform in the city, or the best platform talking Houston sports in this city. and a platform for the people. That's what it's ultimately about. Like I say, we're not here to talk at you. We're to be a platform, you know, where you share your thoughts and ideas. We're going to share our thoughts and ideas. And, you know, that's why I say you have access to the Sauceline. You can call in, you can text in. You know, when you hear news, like I say, I appreciate it from everybody who sends news and sends information. Braxton just got signed with the, I was about to say, I ain't see the thing at the end. I'm about to say, what the fuck? Look, I'm reading the text before I open up the damn thing.
What did it say?
Nah, it was a fucking just kidding way at the end. I'm about to say, what the fuck? If he did for sign with the Colts, that would be a interesting outcome. See what happened with that. But it was just kidding at the end. I'm gonna say, hell no. But again, man, like I say, I appreciate everybody who's fucking with the sauce. Like I say, this is regular season, so I need y'all to do some sauce work too. Look, it's Labor Day. Y'all ain't finna be doing shit anyway. Y'all need to tell each and every one of your motherfucking friends that fuck with the Texans, that fuck with the Rockets, that fuck with the Stros, that fuck with the Dynamo. Well, if they fuck with the Stros, Dynamo, tell them only to tune in when Hector here. But if they fuck with the Rockets, they fuck with the Texans, you know what I'm saying? They fuck with the Cougs, whatever it may be. Y'all tell them they need to fuck with this shit, man. Like I say, this is a platform. This is going to grow into something, and ultimately for the people. And like I say, it's only going to get better. And I think y'all stay tuned. I promise you. You know, everybody who's been fucking with it since this thing got started last year. You know, since I was on the laptop doing all kind of little janky shit. You know, say slowly but surely we've grown. It's gotten better production, better looking thing. We've added the round table. You know, all that input has grown tenfold. You know what I mean? So I just want to say thank you.
Magic.
The magic with the tragic. What was something tragic happened? I didn't hear what you were saying. What happened? A tragic.
Oh, really? You gonna do me like that, man? Yeah.
Texas wreck. What happened with Tech? What happened with Tech? I guess
they got their ass whooped.
Actually, our quarterback got hurt in the first quarter.
Oh man!
And it was a good, game until the fourth. It got away from us in the fourth. But it's all right. It's all good. We had true freshmen out there playing.
Hey, who's over there that caught that pass though?
TJ Visford. Yeah.
He's nice.
Nasty.
He made a couple catches.
Okay.
Yeah. He nice. He only a sophomore, 6'6". Yeah.
Okay.
TJ Visford.
Okay. Definitely want to keep an eye on.
Damn, why the fuck is it raining like this outside?
Keep a watch on that. But yeah, we got a little bit. I mean, it's like a small fraction of a percentage of love for Tech. You know, what I'm saying only because we got love for Spitz. You know, so we'll have a little bit of love for Tech. You know, so we'll throw it long range to Tech every now and then. We ain't got no love for the Magic though. Goddamn, I ain't look. Fuck all that shit. Goddamn.
See why you gotta do it like that? Y'all should have love. Y'all should have love for Tech anyway because your boy Kiki on the team.
You know, look. That's we appreciate Tech for the gift. You know what I mean? You know, but we'll take it from here, Tech. You know what I'm saying? We'll handle the rest of that. But man, so this is the thing though. Right now, I say we're going into the regular season. It's time to really start getting serious about football. I mean, things are what they're going to be. You know, going into week 1, Sunday, 12 o'clock. Texans will be at Gillette Stadium.
Yep.
I mean, it's time. It's time. Like I said, we're going to be getting a lot of sauce. It's going to be 10 times the sauce from the previous year. It's going to be so much sauce. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be a sauce overload. So I hope y'all ready. I hope y'all prepared because, like I say, it's so much more to come. Y'all have only seen just a little bit of what we got to offer, man. And like I say, we're gonna take this thing to the next level. And we just want y'all to appreciate this platform. We want you to utilize this platform. You know what I'm saying? We love your contributions. Everybody who send me information, you know, breaking news and things of that nature. You know what I'm saying? We appreciate all that. Everybody who allows, you know, themselves to be a fresh ingredient. You know what I'm saying? It's greatly appreciated. But this is what we're going to do. Like I say, we had a nice little draft. I need to go back, look and see what I'm working with here. See who, you know, niggas I already started trying to get on the trading block and all that other good shit. So I'm finna see what I can finagle and reanalyze. I know I had a little hiccup or two because I was so busy talking to y'all, fucking with y'all. That's why the next draft I ain't fucking with y'all. Goddamn, I'm going to be all in. But I'm still not worried about it. Sauceline, I just want to say thank y'all, man. You feel say everybody tradable for you for the right price. Oh yeah, it's a price on everybody, man. Everybody. So, with that being said, I appreciate y'all. Roundtable, y'all got anything y'all want to say before we slide up out of here?
Appreciate y'all coming through the sauce. Look forward to speaking to y'all again.
Is Wise talking with on mute?
Yeah, I think Wise, I think got that mute action going. I could hear what you
Oh,
said.
Springer just hit a dinger.
No.
They just hit a home run, and the Astros up 2-0 right now against the Angels.
Okay.
I want to say shout out to the stream. Y'all faithful. Y'all been holding it down. Fuck all those other Titans fans. Fuck the Jags fans. Fuck the Colts fans. Contestant season. We going out here. We want this team to win a Super Bowl. I know we talked about some of the questionable moves, but I mean, we're gonna see what these dudes do this season, and we're excited about it. Y'all be tuned in for that pregame show, that post-game show. We're gonna have 300 people in the live chat. It's gonna be lit. Tell your friends, tell your mama, tell your auntie, tell your sister, tell everybody. Share that shit.
Yeah, tell all of them.
Already.
But quick note, man, shout out to Sports Reaction. Dropped a dime. He said the DBs we picked up both ran a 4.4 or higher in the 40, and Virgin got signed by the Lions. Yeah, I did hear that Virgin got picked up by the Lions. You know, they always trying to take our old DBs and shit. You know how the Lions be doing. You know, it is what it is. We ain't tripping on that shit. But yeah, you got something you want to say, Spitz?
Oh yeah, man. Just shout out to everybody out there. Sorry I jumped in late. I'm gonna do a video. I got video dropping coming up this week. A breakdown of a preview of the Texans versus the Patriots. I already did one for the AFC South. And for the fans that came and hollered at me yesterday at the game, I appreciate the love that y'all showed me yesterday at the game. I had a couple fans come up to me, so I appreciate y'all if y'all watching the stream now.
Already. That's that love, man. Just, come up and say what's up. Ain't nobody gonna bite you, man. You see him in public, just say what's shaking. You know what I'm saying? We got love for y'all. The fact that y'all show love to us, man, it's always greatly appreciated. What I was gonna say, yeah, it's definitely gonna be, like I say, man, it's definitely gonna be a lot of sauce dropping. Everybody gonna be dropping plenty more videos. On Toxic City Tenny said he gonna have some heat dropping. Y'all look, if y'all ain't fucking with Tenny yet, if y'all don't know about that TTC shit, when the season gets started, Tenny might get you the most fired up. Cause Tenny be talking so much cash shit when it comes to these other teams. I'm telling you, that shit be getting me. I'll be ready to fight. Don't be nobody to fight, but I'll be ready to fight. Goddamn shit. Fight a fan and all that other shit. But definitely check out Tenny and everybody else, man. It's a lot of shit that's gonna be coming. So like I say, make sure y'all stay tuned, man. It's just I'm excited though, man. Like I said, I'm excited. The regular season is finally here. If you are a Titans fan and you are a Jags fan or a Colts fan and you be fucking with the sauce, don't take it personal, because we're going to be getting on your ass all season long, man. It's going to be nonstop. I'm talking about foot on the motherfucking neck. We're going to be on your ass all motherfucking season long. So be prepared for that. You know, look, it ain't no hate. It ain't about you personally. It's just the fact that you just chose a bad team to represent. So, you know, don't take that personal. You know, it is what it is. But, man, with that being said, make sure y'all slide by StaySaucy.com, cop some of that fresh Sauce Sports merchandise. Make sure you slide down to the link below, the Zazzle link below, if you want to get the exclusive Sauce Sports mug. It's that'll be going for one more day, since tomorrow's actually Labor Day, so that'll be the end of that tomorrow. I'm gonna take that down at midnight, so that'll be last chance to get one of those. And man, like I said, just with that being said, man, let's get it, man. Let's go Texans. Let's go Houston. Let's motherfucking get it, dog. It's gonna be a good season. Sauce season is upon us. And again, like I said, I appreciate everybody in the round table who's here with us tonight. Everybody who's not here, I'm chunking up a deuce. Y'all be cool like y'all be cool. Kush D in at 10, and might be a mixer later. I don't know just yet. But with that being said, y'all some fresh motherfucking ingredients. Y'all stay saucy, and we out.